So hey everybody, it's Mickey, and today I have a very busy, fun spring daily video for you. There is a great new recipe, I have a travel and clothes haul for you, and I'm sharing all about the DC Planner Convention. So if you are new here, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. So I thought I would show you my table mate gifts for the DC Planner Conference. I think they came out so cute. These are the little Hello Kitty tumblers. I made these the first year that I went to the DC convention. They were a really big hit, so I thought I would make them again. I still have to put the little coasters on the bottom of the tumbler. I'm gonna be filling each of them up with some red shredded paper, and I'm gonna put stickers, a couple Tombos in there, some candy. I'm also gonna give everybody a cute little rubber ducky because they're just my favorite things ever. It's been the tradition for planner conferences that on the second day of the conference, you bring table mate gifts for the people that you are sitting with, which I think is really such a great tradition. It kind of helps you, spread the fun out a little bit, and it just helps you to join in on the fun, because when you go to these conventions, you are given so much swag that it's really fun to be able to give a little something, to the people that you're with. So I'm going to be finishing these up, and I will show you the finished product when I'm all done. I think that the tumblers came out so very cute. Hello Kitty is the DC Planner Con mascot. It's always a surprise where she is going to show up around DC every year. I wanted to make sure that I got these done because this weekend we are going to a family wedding out of state, and the convention is just a few days after we get back. So I wanted to make sure that these were finished and ready to go, so I didn't have to worry about them. I'm really excited about the convention this year. It's so great that we have something planner related so close to home. Michelle Smith, who organizes the convention every year, is just such a sweetheart. She greets everyone like you are her bestest friend, and she really wants to create a wonderful experience for everyone. So if you are in the area, I really recommend going to the DC Planner Convention. It's reasonably priced as conferences go, and you come home with so much stuff. Have you seen these recipes online for protein bowls that are made with sweet potatoes, cottage cheese, ground beef, and avocado? They are really tasty. They have a lot of protein, and let me show you how easy they are to make. I don't really have a recipe that I follow for this. I just kind of wing it a little bit. Basically, you're going to want to roast or put in your air fryer some cubed sweet potatoes. I'm going to chop up 2 sweet potatoes here. I like to roast mine in the oven with olive oil and garlic powder, salt and pepper. And I also throw in a little bit of chopped onion just to give it a little bit more flavor. So I'm going to roast my potatoes and onions in a 425-degree oven for about a half hour, 35 minutes, until they are fork tender. Now, while the potatoes are in the oven, we are going to get started on our ground meat. I put a little bit of olive oil in my pan because this ground meat is very lean and it doesn't really make very much grease. We're just going to brown this up, and when it's almost completely browned, we're going to add some garlic powder, salt and pepper, a little minced onion, and some cumin and chili powder, or you can just add a packet of taco seasoning. I like to add a little bit of water to this too, so it kind of makes a little bit of a gravy, and then you're just going to let it cook all the way through. To assemble, you're just going to find a large bowl and add some sweet potatoes, ground meat, and a couple heaping spoonfuls of cottage cheese. Now you can chop up some avocado to put in it as well. I didn't have any avocado, but I did have these little individual guacamoles, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that in, some salt and pepper, and a shot of Mike's hot honey on top. I also added a little bit of cheese and some sliced tomatoes. I think a great addition to this would be some tortilla chips, or you can even put everything in a flour tortilla shell. This was really so good. It had a lot of flavor, and I didn't think that I was going to like the cottage cheese, but it tasted a lot like sour cream to me in this mix. I thought that the hot honey gave it that sweet, spicy flavor, and all in all, it was a huge hit in my house. You'll have to let me know if you guys give this one a try. I think that there are so many different combinations of protein bowls that you can make a different one every time. This made such a quick and easy dinner, and I think it would be really great for lunch, but we didn't have any leftovers. So I have myself all set up here in the guest room because I am starting to pack up today because we are leaving this weekend for a big Italian family wedding, and I could not be more excited. My little cousin is getting married, and our family weddings are just so much fun. They are huge, they are loud, there is so much food, and I wouldn't miss one for anything. So I have some new travel gear that I wanted to share with you because I think they are some really great solutions, you know, to problems we all have when we are traveling. I am not the best traveler, I have to be honest with you. I really don't like to fly. My favorite mode of transportation is by car, because I can pack pretty much everything I can possibly need in the back, and to be prepared is to make me happy. So I recently picked up some packing cubes on Walmart.com, and I was looking for some new ones. I did have, you know, a bunch of them that we've had for years, but I really wanted a set that had some different shapes, and I found this set at Walmart, and I really think that not only is it adorable, it has some really functional different bags. I really think that this print is so pretty. It has little pink and peach flowers on it with leaves, and it came with, the set came with 6 pieces, and I'm really excited about this large, I guess you can use it as a laundry bag. Personally, I'm going to use it for my dress shoes. I always like to wrap my shoes in something when I put them in my suitcase, and I thought this would be the perfect bag for that. It has a little drawstring up top to keep everything, you know, safe and clean. And I really like the shape of these bags. The set came with 6 different cases, and I thought that they were very unique shapes. Like this little guy, I think is perfect just to toss like in your tote bag with some incidentals, like the last couple things that you throw in before you leave. I thought that this bag would be perfect for my hairstyling, curling irons and flat iron, and of course these larger pieces will be great for clothing. And the one thing that I really thought was unique about this is that they're compression sacks, so you can fill them up. You know, you put all your little clothes in there, and you can even really pile that really, really high. And it has another set of zippers on the side that you can compress it down and zip it closed, so it is as flat as it can possibly be. So I really love this set. I'm gonna leave a link to it down below for you. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know how much I love lug bags. I think that they are the best tote bags for travel and for every day. I always carry one with me, you know, like whenever I leave the house. And I found this adorable little jewelry case online at Lug, and it came in a bunch of different colors, but honestly I got the brightest one that I could find, so that I was always sure that I can find it, you know, in my suitcase or in my tote bag or my purse, whatever I'm using to hold my jewelry in for travel. Inside this little case, you have a bunch of options to store your jewelry. I wear a lot of jewelry every day, so I thought this was something that was just so perfect for me. It has a section here so you can add your rings to it, but it's removable if you really don't need it, or if you wear bracelets like I do. This is a perfect spot to add your bracelets. It has a little zippered mesh pocket right here, and then underneath it has a soft lined pocket that you can put your necklaces. And I thought this was just perfect because, even though I pretty much wear the same jewelry every day, for the wedding I have some special pieces that I want to wear along with the dresses that I'm going to be wearing throughout the day. And I thought that this was just the perfect little travel companion for all of my jewelry. So I also got myself a new little carry-on set, I guess you would call it. I guess it's not really a set, but with Lug they have so many different pieces that you can mix and match and make a little set that works the best for you. So the top bag is one that I use all the time as a tote bag whenever we travel anyway, because it has so many different options for you to carry it. You can carry it as a crossbody, you can carry it with the handles on top, and it also has little hidden straps back here that you can even use it as a backpack. This is really a nice size bag. It has a lot of big compartments back here. I believe it's called a canter. It has a big old space inside with some pockets. It has like a little clear plastic pocket here. It has pockets on the side that you can put your water bottle in. It has a special little pocket here for your cell phone, and one that you can use for like a little travel wallet if you wanted to. It has another little pocket here so you can put your sunglasses in there. It has that soft lining on there. These are just such great bags, and I always like them too because some of them even have a little sleeve here that you can go ahead and put on your suitcase, so it just makes it so much easier to carry it along with you. The other piece to this set is called a Ranger Wheelie, which I think is really a funny name. And it has such great wheels on here. It makes it really easy to just like stroll with, going into the hotel or wherever you're going. And it has a huge pocket here that you can so easily use this as a weekender bag, or if you're just gonna go someplace simple and just stay overnight. It has a large pocket in the front here. You can put all your toiletries in there. It has some inside pockets, and of course it has pockets on the side. I'm telling you, I just really love Lug bags. I think that they are so smart. They're perfect for travel. Like I said, if I leave the house, I usually have my handbag and a tote bag with me, and 9 times out of 10 it is a Lug tote bag. So I will be sure to leave links for you down below to these 2 bags and my packing cubes, my little jewelry case. Now I found most of them on the Lug website. Sometimes they can be sold out there, but you can find them other places. I know that they sell Lug on QVC and on Amazon. So I will try to find a link to where these bags are available. So since the wedding is a little bit on the fancy side, I thought it was a good time to find myself a new dress. Now, I had a little bit of a hard time because I'm 5'2" and I'm considered petite. And they really don't have a lot of petite dresses out there. So this dress I found online at Adriana Papel, I think that's how you pronounce it. And this was considered a petite friendly dress, because it comes like right to like my mid knee, which is perfect because I either like it to be above the knee or just slightly at the knee. So I thought it was like a really perfect length. And I just think her dresses are so beautiful. I mean, look at all the detail in here. She always has like seed pearls and a little bit of sequins, so it kind of glimmers when you walk. And the color is just so pretty. It looks really blue on camera, but it's kind of a cross between a deep, deep navy and a midnight blue. So I really think that it is so pretty. as her dresses usually are, and it's comfy. It's not constricting at all because, you know, you're all dressed up. You don't want to be uncomfortable. I just love her dresses. I actually bought a gown of hers that I think I'm going to wear to my son's wedding, which I'll show you guys, you know, down the line a little bit because I'm still going to shop around. But I really love the gown that I found. It's beautiful color green and it has sequins and beading. It's just really pretty. So this is what I'm going to wear to the reception. I haven't decided what I'm going to wear to the church yet. And let me show you my shoes too. So these are the shoes I'm going to be wearing with my dress. I just think that these are so pretty. These are Betsey Johnson slingback shoes. I have them in a couple different colors just because they're so comfortable. Like the heel is not that high and it has a really nice footbed, at least for my foot. And I just think that they are so pretty. I'm gonna have to get like a little cushion to go on the footbed of the shoe because my foot is just so weird. A 5.5 is too tight and a 6 is too big. So I always have to doctor my shoes up a little bit. I either put something down in the footbed or at the heel just to hold it on my foot a little bit better. It's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make because I just think these shoes are so beautiful. This is the bag that I'm gonna be carrying. It's just like a little lucite clutch that I got on Amazon. I also have this in a bunch of different colors. It fits my cell phone, it fits my ID, a lipstick, and usually gum. That's usually what I bring with me when I go to, you know, like to weddings and fancy little parties and things like that. So at least I have this outfit all set. Now I just have to decide what I'm gonna wear to the church. It's really warm here in Virginia, but where I'm going for the wedding, it's going to be like 25 degrees colder, which always makes it a little difficult to figure out what I'm gonna wear. So I'm gonna wrap these up, get my garment bag out, and get packing. So that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching the Spring Daily video. I had a great time at the DC Planner Con. It always goes by so quickly. I also had the best time at my cousin's wedding. I just treasure the time that I can spend with my family. I don't see them as much as I wish I could, and it's just great to be with a group of people that have known you since birth. They have no judgment and they just love you anyway. So be sure to follow along with us on Instagram and Facebook, and please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you all back as part of our YouTube family. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, be kind to each other, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.